Ating sports banter ay nakapanayam ng PTV Sports ang head coach ng Gilas Pilipinas na si Tim Cone kung saan nagbahagi ito ng ilang update sa koponan bago sumabak sa FIBA Asia Cup Qualifiers na gaganapin dito sa Pilipinas. Panoorin po natin ito.
Handa nang sumabak ang Gilas Pilipinas sa FIBA Asia Cup Qualifiers 2025. Sa eksklusibong panayam ng PTV Sports kay Gilas Pilipinas head coach Tim Cone, aminado siyang mahigpit ang kanilang magiging laban kaya't puspusan ang kanilang paghahanda.
Well, it's something we've been trying to build from the first window to the OQT and now into this other window with New Zealand and Hong Kong. By keeping the groups together, by keeping the players together, they learn more and more as they practice together and then as they get game experience together. And so we're hoping to elevate their game.
Ipinunto rin ni Coach Tim na mahalaga ang suporta ng bawat players para magpakita ng teamwork. Kaya ito rin ang dahilan ng pagbalik kay naturalized player Ange Guame sa lineup.
It's important that we keep Ange ready in case something happens to Justin so that he can step in right away. We don't want him to not know the system. Let's say something happens to Justin during one of our practices or like the day before, or the 2 days before the game, and suddenly Ange has to step in and play, but he doesn't understand the system, he doesn't know where he's supposed to be. But if he's part of the preparation and he knows, seeing the video, doing the practices, then he'll be ready to step in a moment's notice. And that's the key, is we want him to be able to step in a moment's notice. In the meantime, he is such a good person, and he always plays hard, he's always ready. He practices really hard. He's going to elevate and enhance our practices and make Junmar better, make Kai better, make the other players better around him.
Malaki ang kumpiyansa ng 66-year-old mentor na ready na ang kanyang team, lalo na't katatapos lang ng PBA Finals at nasa momentum sila ng laban.
They're going to be in good shape because they've been playing. It's not like we're taking a break and then suddenly making them play. They'll be in good game shape, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to try to keep them in shape. They're already in shape. So that allows us to focus more on the teaching and the execution and the preparation that we have against the other teams. You have to play, when you're in the finals, you have to play at a really, really high level. So, these guys have already gotten used to playing at a high level, so they're going to be able to bring that high level into hopefully this game that we're going to play against New Zealand and Hong Kong.
Ayon pa sa coach ng National Men's Basketball Team, advantage na maituturing ang mga young guns sa kanilang koponan.
Yeah, we have Kai's still a very young player, believe it or not, Kai Soto. AJ is young. Kevin is young, obviously. Mason Amos is young. Carl Tamayo is still very young. So we have a young core, and that is the core we are trying to build to be the headliners 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and it's important that we keep a kind of a pipeline going between the young and the older players. In the meantime, Kai is, even though he's young, he's one of our stars on the team. And Kevin and Carl have so much potential, and they improve so rapidly that they could step in and be a star at any moment. So that young core is very crucial to what we're hoping to build in the future.
Ibinahagi rin ni Cone na hindi siya nahirapang manduhan ang kanyang mga players.
I don't really have that hard of a time. It's not like I have to do teach a whole new system or these guys that we've already had access together in the first window and the second window. So it's not like it's a whole new process that we have to go through. It's really a continuing process. The system that we run in Endeavor is very similar to the system that we run in Gilas. I have some Endeavor players that help me teach as well. And I got a great coaching staff that's there. And it's just a joy to be with the Gilas players. I mean, it's a really fun team because the chemistry is really tight. You know, there's no such thing as a superstar feeling amongst the players. They all know that they are stars. They're all very comfortable with themselves. And I think they really put the country first. And so it makes it very easy to coach them. I don't have a lot of stress. The only stress we have is the winning and losing. But, you know, the daily interaction with the players, they're a joy to coach.
Makakaharap ng Gilas Pilipinas ang powerhouse country ng New Zealand sa second window na gaganapin sa November 21, nasusundan naman sa November 24, katapat ang bansang Hong Kong.